Hello out there. Blech. Excuse me, my throat was being a little funky. Now, if you haven't noticed, the lighting in here is not all that great. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a little. I kind of did this on purpose, so it could kind of give a little ominous effect, like you don't know who I really am. I could be a totally different person. I know it's not that great. I mean, if I wanted to really do that, I'd have put curtains up here and all that stuff, but let's be honest, I don't have the time for that. Anyway, as you can see, it is winter here in Michigan. Obviously, I mean, if you're lucky if it's not winter. For those people who live in a place where it's not snowing, I envy you. Anyway, I really wanted to talk about what my favorite TV show on the planet, my favorite franchise on the planet, Top Model. And for those of you who do not know, it is actually a franchise. There's more than one version. Yes, there is America's Next Top Model, but there's also Australia's Next Top Model, New Zealand's Next Top Model. Well, there was, but then I think they're working on their 4th season, but so far it's like I think it ended. Anyway, there's also Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model, which is still running. Russia's Next Top Model, which is still running. Africa's Next Top Model, which just this year or last year was its first cycle. The whole continent of Asia has their own version of Top Model. Brazil. There's also Colombia. There are a bunch of others, but I just can't think of them at the moment. And personally, my top 3 would have to be, without a doubt, Australia's, actually my top 4. Asia's Next Top Model, America's Next Top Model, Australia's Next Top Model, and of course, Britain and Ireland's Next Top Model. Reason being, I can understand what they're saying. Now, wait a minute, Asia's Next Top Model, do you know? And for those who don't know, yes, they do speak English. The contestants have to speak English in order to be on the show. Which is kind of good, because, I don't have the time to, Google Translate everything the girls are saying. That'd be a pain in the butt. But, there are a lot of contestants I like, and there are some contestants that I wish had never been on the show. Even though they have great pictures. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the ones that I like and dislike. It doesn't have to necessarily be America's Next Top Model. But I'm going to start with the America's Next Top Model. I have so many favorites, though, that I'm going to list off some of the ones that really stood out to me. Starting with Season 1. Now, America's Next Top Model started in 2002. Well, it started filming and casting in 2002. It was debuted in 2003. And some of my favorite contestants from that show were Elise, Adrian, Shannon, yeah, that's it. Good. Oh, and Kizzy. Yeah, because, I did like Giselle. She had this very exotic, kind of Kimora Lee Simmons-esque kind of look. But she was just so insecure and just a bit whiny. But then again, she's 18 years old. What do you expect? 18-year-old, not all 18-year-old girls are the most mature and the most, responsible, but hey. But she did take some really good photos, like her beauty shot. Her beauty shot was just like from here with the yellow python. That was beautiful. She also took a really good shot. She had an amazing Stuff Magazine shot when they did the photo shoot for Stuff Magazine. And the bikini shot was really good as well. And I'm not just saying that because it was a bikini shot. Anyway, I also liked Elise a lot as well. Elise was so high fashion. She was, without a doubt, one of the most editorial, high fashion contestants that's ever been on America's Next Top Model. But her downfall is that she could easily come across as stuck up and ambivalent about modeling. Yet she was the best at it. One of Adrian's quotes quotes about her was, she hates modeling. She hates everything we do, yet she's the best at it. And there lies the irony, which is true, because, I mean, she had amazing photos. Like, she did not have one bad photo. Like, all of her shots were, like, rip it out of a magazine and put it on your wall, amazing. And her runway walk, amazing. Yet she hated doing runway, which is, I mean, see what I mean? And I just loved her so much, even though there were a few episodes where like, ugh, I'm so over this. Just eliminate me. Just kick me out of the house already. She was very witty, very clever, and very funny. And I love girls that have a very witty sense of humor. And I just loved her look, like the dark pixie cut, those beautiful gray-blue eyes, I mean, and the pale skin. For those of you who don't know me, I love pale-skinned girls. I mean, I don't know why. Just pale-skinned girls, I think, have a more just pure luminescent, kind of ethereal look, and I love ethereal-looking girls. It's not that I'm against, tans. It's just, well, I kind of am. I just prefer pale-skinned girls. I'm not a hater. I accept all ethnicities and all nationalities. Like I wouldn't, like I'm not against, dating a black person or Latino or Native American or any of that. But my preference is pale-skinned girls, if that makes any sense. But anyway, back to Top Model. And Shannon. When I first saw Shannon, I was like, oh my gosh. She looked way too commercial. I mean, she literally looks like, one of the girls you'd see in, like, a toothpaste ad or, like, JCPenney catalog. Like, I could not see her doing anything high fashion. Like, I couldn't see her in, like, Vogue or Elle. But she proved me wrong in the makeover week when she did that, when she had the snake beauty photo shoot. I mean, that photo was crazy amazing. I mean, the curled hair, the golden leaf that was attached right here, the snake, it just looked like it belonged in a high fashion editorial. I mean, it was a work of art. I mean, she proves me wrong. I was like, huh, this girl's a lot more edgy than I thought she could be. But she just keeps it hidden. And she's also very religious, and she can be a bit proselytizing from time to time. And last but not least, Adrienne. She was by far one of my favorites. Actually, she is my favorite of the season. Well, that and Elise. Like Shannon's number 2, and Elise and Adrienne are tied for number 1. Adrienne, she is the most down-to-earth, real girl. Like, she didn't try to pretend to be somebody else. She didn't try to be all girly or prissy. She was a rock and roll tomboy, and she wasn't afraid to admit it. She produced amazing photos. So her catwalk was not that great at first. I mean, she did kind of walk like a linebacker. Sorry, my pronunciation is not that great. But she was amazing. I mean, and she was the winner, for those of you who don't know. Oh my gosh, it's already getting to be so slow. I think I'm gonna make this a couple parts. So next video will be part 2 of this episode. Okay, bye guys, and I'm sorry for being so scatterbrained, okay? Bye.